Hello guys, I was just streaming on Twitch and I thought I would do this on here. I want to do a quick little Bible study with y'all, maybe less than 5 minutes. I want to read Jesus Walks on Water to y'all on Matthew chapter 15, starts at verse 22 in my Bible. Yeah, I just wanted to read this really quickly for y'all. So that I can get my thoughts out. So we're going to start right here. Immediately after this, Jesus insisted that his disciples get back into the boat and cross up to the other side of the lake. While he sent the people home, after sending them home, he went up into the hills by himself to pray. Night fell while he was there alone. Meanwhile, the disciples were in trouble far away from land, for a strong wind has risen, and they were fighting heavy waves. About 3 o'clock in the morning, Jesus came toward them, walking on water. When the disciples saw him walking on water, they were terrified. In their fear, they cried out, "It's a ghost." But Jesus spoke to them at once. "Do not be afraid," he said. "Take courage, I am here." Then Peter called out to him, "Lord, if it's really you, tell me to come to you, walking on the water." "Yes, come," Jesus said. So Peter went over the side of the boat and walked on water toward Jesus. But when he saw the strong wind and the waves, he was terrified and began to sink. "Save me, Lord," he shouted. Jesus immediately reached out and grabbed him. "You have so little faith," Jesus said. "Why did you doubt me?" When they climbed back into the boat, the wind stopped. Then the disciples worshipped him. "You really are the Son of God," they exclaimed. After they had crossed the lake, they landed at, I don't really know how to say this city name. Can y'all see that? Right here. Gennesaret? I don't really know. When the people recognized Jesus, the news of his arrival spread quickly through the whole area, and soon people were bringing all their sick to be healed. They begged him to let the sick touch at least the fringe of his robe, and all who touched him were healed. So I think the story about him walking on water, what's crazy is that he's walking on water to start out with, but I think it's really just telling us as Christians that if we draw near to him, he will draw near to us. And we see how when Peter started to turn his gaze away from Jesus, he started to sink. But when he looked back at him, he started to float again, and Jesus saved him. So, really, takeaway is to put all your faith in God and draw close to him, and he will draw closer to you.